All right, so welcome to this video. As I was saying, I'm going to focus much on the part of coming up with frequency tables, okay, the relative frequencies, cumulative frequency, drawing different graphs like the bar graph, the histograph, the pie chart, the donut chart, all those things, okay? They're the ones that we are going to focus on in this lesson, okay? So what am I, okay. So these other questions here, okay, I was saying earlier that all these other questions here is what we had been doing, okay, when the classes hadn't yet started. So I have videos on all these, so you can find them on the website, okay. I'm sure you can be able to access it. We made a new website for you, or an app, so make sure you install that app so that you can easily find the lessons and the solutions and to everything that you need, okay. So the website is basically working in a similar way we used with the Google Drive, okay? But it's just much better than the Google Drive. There's no network issues and the like. All right, so all these questions here, we discussed them, okay? So the types of sampling here, I discussed all these, the discrete continuous data, okay? I discussed all these here. So I'm going to start on question 8 here. All right, so let's start on question 8. So question 8, they're saying, here are the frequency distributions for the data on eye color and the number of students. So we have different colors here. You can see blue. So the number of students with blue eyes, just 4, brown 6, gray 2, hazel, we have 5, green, we have 3 there. And then we also have the total there. Okay. So the first question there, they're asking us to compute the relative frequencies and percentages for all these categories. So by category, they mean the eye color. Okay, so how do you find the relative frequency? Okay, so you say relative frequency is equals to, okay, the frequency of that category, okay, the frequency of that category divided by the total frequency. This is how we calculate the relative frequencies. Okay, and then the percent there, okay, so the percent frequency will be equals to the relative frequency multiplied by what? 100, like that. So that's the formula that we are going to use, okay, to find the percent frequency. Some books, they just say percentages, okay, just like they have done here. They just said percentages, okay. They can also say percentage frequency. It will just mean the same thing. So it means here to this box, I'll add two more uh, I'll add 2 more columns. Okay, so let's add those columns here. So that is big, we reduce it. Okay, so we'll add those columns like that. Okay, so let's add those 2 columns here. All right, so that is what we have there. So from there, we can put in the values. Okay, so this one here, the first column, we're going to put the relative frequency. And then in the second one, we're going to put the percentage what? Frequency, like that. Okay, so we said, how do you find the relative frequency? You divide the frequency of that category. So in this case, the number of students is the frequency of this blue, and then divided by the total. So the total is 20. So here the relative frequency will be what? Okay, will be 4 divided by 20. So when you punch this on your calculator, it will be 0.2. Okay, what about the 6 there? What is the relative frequency? Its relative frequency will be 6 divided by 20, which will be equals to 0.3. The 2 there, it will be 2 divided by 20, which will be equals to what? 0.1. And then the 5 divided by 20, this will be equals to 0.25. And then the 3 divided by 20, it will be equals to 3 divided by 20 will just be 0.15. So this here is the column for the relative frequencies. So we found the relative frequencies there, and then we can move to the percentage frequencies. Okay, so the percentage frequency now will just be multiplying this relative frequency multiplied by 100. It's going to give me a 20%. Okay, this relative frequency divided by 100, this will be 30%. This 0.1, it will be 10%. The 0.25, it will be 25%. And then this 0.15, it will be 15% when we multiply it by 100. Okay, so those are the percentage frequencies. So we found the percentage frequencies and the relative frequencies for all the categories there. So we've answered the A. Okay. And then B, they're saying what percentage of students had brown color. So you just come on brown color here. Okay. And then you check the percent that is there. So the percent that is there is 30%. So here you write your 30%. So you say the percentage of students with brown color will just be what? 30%. Okay. Just from the table there. All right. And then the next question there, they're saying draw a bar graph for the frequency distribution. Okay. Draw a bar graph for the frequency distribution. So the bar graph, okay, is just a plot uh, of the frequency and the category. Okay, so it's something that looks in this form. Okay, so you have your y-axis, your x. So you have a bar like that representing a certain category, a bar like that representing a certain category, just like that. So here on the y-axis here, we put the frequency. Okay, in this case, the frequency is the number of students. Okay. And then on the x-axis here, we're going to put the categories. So the categories here is just the I color like that. Okay, I color like that. So we notice that in the bar graph, there are spaces between these bars. Okay, so from this category to the other, there will be this space here. Okay, so later on when we talk about the histogram, okay, the histogram will be similar to the bar graph, but it will not have spaces in between. So the histogram will be something like this. So the bars will be touching each other like that. Okay, so when you see something like this, know that it's a histogram and it's used to represent quantitative data. Okay, and then when you see something like this that has spaces there, just know it's a bar graph, and that bar graph is used to represent qualitative, okay, or categorical data. All right, so here we're just plotting the frequency with the categories. So how many categories can we see there? Okay, I can see we have, how many categories do we have here? Okay, so the categories that we have there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 categories, okay, and then we can plot their what? Their frequencies. So the highest frequency there is 6, okay? So let me do this. Okay, and then uh, move it a bit up like that. No, 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 it's not working. Okay, so let me bring it back. Okay, just like that. And then we say, let's move this page a bit like that. All right, so now let's find the bar graph. Okay, let's find the bar graph. So I'm going to draw 2 axes. Okay, the first one here will be for the frequency, and then the second one here will be for the categories. Okay, so this one here will be for the categories. This one here will be for the what? The frequencies. Okay, so you can actually write here on the y-axis. Okay, you indicate that this here is the number of students, or you can just say frequency. Okay, and then on the x, we are going to have I color. Okay, so we start from 0, and then I can see the last number is 6 there. So we can go in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the highest number. Okay, so let's draw a bar that represents the blue color. Okay, so the bar that will represent the blue color will be a bar that goes up to what? To 4. So we can write from here all the way up to 4 like that. And then you 10, and then you come down like that. So a bar graph is very easy to draw. Okay, so this here will represent the blue there. Okay, this bar that I've drawn will represent the blue. You can see it's going up to 4. And then for the brown, it's going up to 6. So for the brown, we're going to go up to 6 there, like that. And then we come here and then we come down like that. So that would be for the brown. What about for the gray? Okay, for the gray, we are going up to 2. So here, and then we end at 2. So 2 is somewhere there. And then we go this side, okay? And then we come down. Okay, let's look at the hazel. The hazel goes up to 5. So it means here I'm going up to 5, somewhere there, like that. And then I come down. Okay, that will be the bar for the hazel. And then for the green, it's going up to 3. So 3 is just above 2 there. Okay, and then it comes down like that. Okay, so we can now label this. Okay, we can say this here, the first one was for the blue. Okay, the second one was for the brown. Okay, the third one is for the gray. The fourth one is for the hazel. The last one there is for the what? For the green. Okay, so this, what we've drawn there is what we are calling as a what? A bar graph. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Right. So if there are no questions, let's find the pie chart and the donut chart. Okay. So the pie chart and the donut chart are basically the same things, but the donut chart will have a hole in between. Okay. So for you to draw a pie chart, you have to find the angle, okay, or the portion of each category. So angle of a category is equals to, okay, angle of the category is equals to the frequency of that category divided by the total frequency multiplied by 360. So never represent your pie chart in terms of percentages, okay? There are some lectures who are difficult or some tutors who are difficult. They will mark you wrong. So always put your pie chart in degrees. Why? Because we are putting it in a circle, and this circle is separated into what? Uh, Degrees. So here they can be whatever degrees like that. So you don't separate a circle using percentages. So always draw a pie chart using the what? The percentages. Okay, so what we are going to say there is that each of these categories needs to have an angle. Okay, it needs to have an angle. So let's find for the blue. So for the blue, to find its angle, we say frequency for that category divided by 20 multiplied by 360. Okay, so here I can even add another box here, another column like that. Well, the one that I'll call angles. Okay, this we'll call that column as angles. So angles there. Okay, so I want to find the angles for blue, for brown, for gray, and for hazel and for green there. So the angle for blue there will just be 4 divided by 20 multiplied by 360. So that is giving me a 72 degrees. Okay. The other one will be 6 divided by 20 multiplied by 360. That one is giving me 108 degrees. The other one will be 2 divided by 20 multiplied by 360. That will be 36 degrees. Okay, the next one will be 5 divided by 20 multiplied by 360. That will give me a 90 there. Okay, and then this one here at the end is 3 divided by 20, and then I'm multiplying that by 360. Okay, so what am I going to have? I'm going to have 54 degrees like that. So after finding the angles, yeah, sorry guys. After finding the angles, we can now put them on the pie chart. Okay, so I'll draw like a circle here. This will be our pie chart. Um, okay, like that. Okay, so we have to separate this circle into these categories here. Okay, so I can see a 90 there. So it means somewhere, somehow, we have a perfect division there. Okay, so if I cut this circle like that, and then I also cut the circle like that into 4 equal places, it means one of them here will just be what? A 90. Okay, so this will be 90 here. Okay, this will be 90, even this 90, this 90, this 90, like that. So this here, okay, we're going to put it for the hazel. And then the rest, we're going to manipulate them. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's say. Okay, so the first one, we're going to say this comes to the center and then goes like that. So we're going to say this here is the 90. Okay, the 90 is for the hazel. All right, so what other angles can we see? We can see 54 and 54 and 36. So 54 and 36, they will make it 90 when you add them, right? So it means that I can draw a line here. Okay, so this is 90. And then this 90, I'm going to separate it into 36 and 54. So 36 can be somewhere there. Okay, so we're going to say this here is 36 degrees, which is for the gray. Okay, and then this here is 54 degrees, which will be for, what is the 54 for? The green. Okay, so that will be that. And then we are left with what now? We are left with 108 and 72. So 108 and 72, it means if I want to find my 108 there, okay, it will be something that is going beyond 90. So 90 will be in this line like that. It means my 108 should just bypass that 90 a bit like that. Okay, so this blue part here that I've drawn will be our 108. So I'm going to draw something like this. So this here will be our 108. So I'll write 108 there, degrees. Okay, and this 108 is for the brown. Okay, and then the one that is remaining will be the 72 degrees. So the 72 degrees is for what? Is for the blue. Okay, so we've represented our data in a pie chart. Okay, so this is D. We presented our data in a pie chart. And then to construct a donut chart, okay, you're just going to draw a circle, okay, within that pie chart. So a donut chart looks something like this, and then you have a circle, and then it's separated into portions, just like the pie chart, okay? So what we are going to do here is we're going to create a hole in between there, okay? So first of all, let's draw a circle here, like that, like that. Okay, and then in this circle, we're going to erase whatever is there. We're going to erase whatever is there. So I'm going to erase the 72. Uh, okay, just erase whatever is in the middle for you to find the donut graph. Okay, so once you erase whatever is in the middle there, you find an opening on the middle there. That means that's your donut chart. So just remember to include the angle. So this one for the hazle, remember it was for the 90. Okay. And then this here was 36 degrees. This one was 54 degrees. This one was 72 degrees. And then this one was 108, like that. Okay, so this one here is a donut chart. Okay, you can see it's shaped like a donut. There's a camubo on the middle there. All right, so any questions, guys, on this question here before we go to question 9? Any questions? So thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to access the full-length video of this tutorial sheet, please feel free to register with us. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can register for our lessons. Okay, so what you need to do is open your browser. It can be Google Chrome, Samsung browser, or any other browser that you are using. And then you type in DISCRETE learning, okay, discretelearning.com. Right, so once you type in, you click enter or search, and then it will load and it will take you to this login page. So if you have an account, just go straight in and log in, okay? If you do not, you need to create an account. So I'll click create an account, okay? So create an account, and then this here will pop up. So you put your names there. So I am Poul, solutions, and then here you put in your email, okay? And then here you put the password that you want. So I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can put any password that you want there. Here you're going to type your phone number. Okay, and then here you put your date of birth. So I was born on 6th February 2025. Okay, so you can put any date of birth there. And then here you are going to select your university. Okay, so we have a lot of university here. You can see there's Gonza, CBU, Mulungushi, Cavendish, all these universities. Okay, so you click the university that you belong to. Okay, so for example, I'm going to click University of Lusaka. Okay, and then you click register. Okay, so it's going to load and it's going to tell you that you have successfully created your account. So what you need to do now is put in the details that you registered with. So you put in your email here that you used, and then there you're going to put in the password that you set, and then you click login. Right, so once you log in here, it will take you to this dashboard. Okay, so this dashboard here, okay, let's remove this. So this dashboard here has all the courses that we offer. So there's chemistry, math, physics, biology. Okay, if you're taking linear algebra, you can register, introduction to real analysis, all that. Okay, so let's say, for example, you want to register for mathematics. So what are you going to do? Okay, you're going to click open. Okay, so you can see they're saying you're not enrolled in this course. So what you need to do is click subscribe. Okay, and then it will bring all the courses that we offer. So you tick the one that you want. So maybe I want to register for mathematics, okay, and chemistry. And then on the right here, you choose the duration. Okay, so I'm going to say math 1 month, even the chemistry 1 month. Okay, let me even put physics and biology here. So I'm registering for those 4 courses. So once you click, once you select the courses, you're going to click enroll. Okay, you wait for it to load. It will take you to this page that will show you the total amount that you're going to pay, okay, for all those courses that you've selected. Okay, and then you click pay. All right, so you're going to have this drop down that is going to come. Okay, so here you put the phone number that you're going to use to pay. Okay, you put the phone number that you're going to use to pay. If you're paying using maybe a mobile money agent, okay, tell them to put their number here. Okay, and then you click pay now. Okay, so it's going to uh, load. So you wait for it, and then it's going to take you to this page. Okay, so here it's telling you about to pay DISCRETE Learning Institute the sum of whatever they are. Okay, so what are you going to do here? You are going to click pay. So once you click that pay, okay, this page here is going to pop up. Okay, so once this page pops up on your phone or your PC, okay, you are going to receive a pop-up message on your phone telling you to import the password for your mobile money. Okay, so once you import the password for your mobile money, you will be able to be letting into the website. Okay, it means you have registered. Okay, so let's say, for example, let me put in my password on my phone now. Okay. Okay, so when you come back to the dashboard, you are going to see that now you are enrolled in math, chemistry, physics, and biology there. Okay, so allow me to explain some of the things that you can see here. So on this menu here, if you click that menu, the menu disappear. If you click it again, it will appear. So on the menu there, we have this where it's written learn. Okay, so when you click on learn, you're going to find all the courses that you are registered in. Okay, and then you can close that. You can click YouTube channels. You're going to find our YouTube channels there. Okay, so you can click maybe Tutor Poul Solutions. Okay, you're going to go to my channel here, and then you can watch some of the videos. Okay, to ask you to subscribe, so you subscribe. So it will show you some of the videos that I've uploaded on my YouTube channel. Okay, but on the website, we have a lot of them. So I'm going to show you how you can access all that. So let's go back here. All right, so on my YouTube channel, you mostly find math and chemistry, and then for Tutor John, okay, for Tutor John, you're going to find biology and physics, and then for math with Marius, of course, you're just going to find math. Okay, so I can close that, and then I open this one for study materials. So when I click on study materials there, it's going to take me to this page where we have different study materials based on your university. So if you're from Apex, you open the Apex folder. If you're from Unilas, you open the Unilas folder. Then you open that just like that. If you're from UNZA, you open the one for what? For UNZA. Right, so let's go back there and then check what we have inside the courses there. So we have talked about all these here, okay, on the menu. So if, for example, you want to learn something, okay, you just open, okay, this course, and then you're going to, if you open math, you're going to find general mathematics and probability and statistics for second semester Apex. So this one here is specifically for those who are doing second semester Apex. Okay, for the rest of you, you just go in the general mathematics. Okay, so you're going to find 4 folders there. One will be for the lessons and tutorials. The other one will be for the handwritten notes. The other one will be for the tutorial sheet and assignments. The other one will be for what? Past quiz, tests, and exam papers. Okay, so the setup is the same. Even if you go in the chemistry folder, the biology folder, the physics folder, any folder that you go into, you're going to find the same. So if you go in lessons and tutorials here, okay, you're going to find all the topics that you can have in math. So you can see there are a lot of topics, right? So let's say, for example, I want to learn maybe SADs and rationalization. So I'll click SADs and rationalization there, and then I'm going to find 3 folders. Okay, so the first one is for the notes. The second one is for the recorded tutorials that we record for ourselves. And then here where I put supplementary tutorials, okay, there are other videos that you can use to learn. So if I click on slides and notes here, you see you are going to find the notes here. So you can click any to study them. Okay, let's click this one here. All right, so the notes are going to open like that. Okay, so they have opened there, so you can go there and you can study them. Okay, so these are your notes to study, so make sure you study them. They are very simple and simplified. Okay, so what if I leave these notes? Okay, I also have these notes here that I wrote by myself. So we can go through these notes to learn. Okay, so if you don't want to read the notes, you want the videos, you go in the recorded tutorials. Okay, so you click there, you're going to find the videos here. So there's intro to SADs, whatever I can see there. Okay, so let's play the introduction to SADs. So you click on it, it's going to open like that if you're using a PC, so you can move a bit up like that, and then you play it. Okay, so you can start learning here. Okay, you can start learning. You can see the video is playing. If you want to fast forward, you just click on these two things here that are on the screen. So you can double click on them. You'll be fast forwarding your video. And then at the end here, okay, at the end here, I have these two icons here. Okay, so the last one there puts you in full screen mode. So if I click it like that, my video is going to appear in full screen mode like that. Okay, so you can watch your video in full screen mode like that. Okay, if you don't want the screen mode, the full screen mode, you can still watch. That's the way it is there. Okay, so we also have this car icon here. So this car icon is for picture in picture play. Okay, so you can play your video while doing something else on your PC. So if you click on it, you see I'm going to have this that small thing popping up there. So even this is on your phone. So you can be playing your video there, and then you can even leave this browser. Okay, so you can even go somewhere else. Okay, like this. So you see it's still there. Okay, so you can play it, and then to return to full screen mode, you just click on it, and then you'll be able to return to the full screen mode here. All right, so that's it on the lessons and tutorials. The setup is the same in all these topics that you can see. So just pick the topic that you want to learn, and then you'll be able to learn. All right, so after that, you can check out the handwritten notes. Okay, so these handwritten notes, most of them have a password. Okay, so the password is PB4511. Okay, so you can open the ones for set, you find them, okay, you study them just like that. So these are very good notes. They are very simplified. So make sure you use them. All right, so those are the handwritten notes. And then when I go to the tutorial sheet and assignments here, I'm going to find different universities. Okay, so if you're from Apex, you go in the Apex, you open, you're going to find video and written solutions. So the video solutions, you open there, you're going to find, depending on your intake. So this was for the January 2024 intake. This was for the 2024 July. And then for your intake, which is 25 this year, you place there. Okay, so you see the videos that we've solved so far there. Okay, so you can open them if you want to learn. So it will come, you can play it, and you'll be able to learn there. Okay, and then what else? Okay, you can also check out the written solutions here. You're going to find some of the written solutions that we upload there. All right, so if you do not see your university here, you can go in this folder where we wrote our tutorial sheet and explained solutions. Okay, so you open this folder, you're going to find a lot of tutorial sheet based on all the math topics, okay, that you can have. So this tutorial sheet here have solutions. So for example, if you want to learn functions, okay, if you want to learn functions, you just have to open this folder here. Okay, just have to open this folder. Okay, let me say I want to open the one for the logs and the exponentials. So you click on it. So it's going to open here. Okay, so you have the questions here. Okay, so you can take note of the questions that you have and then try to solve them. And then once you are done, go below the questions there. You're going to find the solutions. So these are the solutions there. Okay, these are the solutions there. So you can learn using them. Okay, so you can go back there. And then if you are taking a stats and probability, we have some tutorial sheet here. So you can open and then you can check them out. Okay, we also have more worksheets on the probability and statistics. You can check them out there. All right, so we are done with the tutorial sheet folder. Okay, so you just go to your university there. And then when you go to the past quiz, test, and exam papers, you're going to find a similar setup, okay, to the tutorial sheet folder. So if you're from Apex, you go to Apex. If you're from Unilas, you go to Unilas. If you're from Mukuba, you go to Mukuba. So for example, if I go to Mukuba here, I'm going to find video solutions, okay? You can see the video solutions for some revision of their test papers. And then even you can even go in the written solutions there. You're also going to find the written solutions. Okay, and then here we have some past papers on probability and statistics. All right, so that's how you can use this drive. Okay, so feel free to try out whatever you want. Okay, so search for whatever you want on this drive. You're going to find them. Okay, even in the chemistry there, if you open, it will be a similar setup, general chemistry for the rest of you. Okay, and then if you're doing second semester Apex, you go in this folder here. Okay, so let's try to go in the general chemistry there. You're going to see the setup is the same. Okay, so if I go tutorial sheet maybe, and then I open the folder for UNZA, okay, you're going to see video and written. Let's try to open the written ones. You're going to see the tutorial sheet for the chemistry that they take at UNZA. So you can open any. Okay, you can open that. You find all these tutorial sheets that are solved. Okay, you can open this folder. You find all these tutorial sheets that are solved. So make sure you use what is on the drive. Okay, so our Learning Institute, okay, is the best because you can learn at any time, anywhere, okay? You don't wait for us to teach you. You can actually teach yourself, okay? But we also have live classes. So when you register, you have two types of classes that you're going to be attending, okay? One is the live classes, where we interact and you can ask questions. And then the other one are the recorded classes that you find on this website. All right, so that's all about this website. Feel free to register yourself and then start learning, okay? Thank you so much.